What if I told you that something extraordinary is being prepared especially for you right now? While you live your days, face your challenges, and move forward with your characteristic strength, there is a cosmic energy working behind the scenes of your life. And today I'm going to reveal to you everything about this great reward that is being prepared for Tauruses. Have you noticed that lately things have been more challenging than usual? That you have dedicated yourself, worked hard, maintained your loyalty and persistence, but sometimes it seems like the reward isn't coming? Well, know that all of this has a divine purpose. Every effort of yours is being observed, every tear has been counted, every moment of resistance is being recorded in the universe. And the truth is that you are about to receive something that will completely transform your reality. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what God is preparing for Taurus, why you deserve this reward, and how you can position yourself to receive all of this in the best possible way. These are revelations that will make you finally understand why you went through everything you went through, and why your time is coming now. You can't miss a single minute of this video, because every piece of information here will prepare you for what's to come. And look, if you leave now, you might miss the very key that will unlock all the doors that seemed closed in your life. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's discover together this wonderful truth that the universe has reserved especially for you who were born under the sign of Taurus. First truth, your patience will finally be rewarded with material abundance. You know very well what it means to wait, don't you? Taurus is known for its impressive patience, that ability to remain steadfast, even when everything seems to take longer than it should. And I need to tell you something very important now. All that patience you've cultivated over the years, all that ability to stay calm when others would have given up, all of that hasn't gone unnoticed by the universe. There's a very powerful spiritual law that says nothing is lost, that every bit of energy you put into the world returns to you in some way. And in your case, dear Taurus, that return is about to happen in a way that will surprise even you. The reward being prepared comes in the form of concrete, tangible material abundance, just the way Taurus likes and deserves. We're not talking about vague promises or abstract things. We're talking about real money, financial resources coming your way, material opportunities opening up in ways you never imagined possible. You know that project you started a while ago that seemed to have no results? It's about to flourish. That investment of time and energy you made that seemed to have been in vain? The harvest time is approaching. The universe works in cycles, and the sowing cycle is ending for you now. The harvest cycle is beginning. And look, when Taurus harvests, it harvests abundantly. Because everything you plant with dedication, with attention to detail, with that characteristic care of yours. So the harvest will also be proportional to all that dedication. You may be wondering where this abundance will come from. And the answer is that it can come from multiple directions at the same time. It could be through an unexpected salary increase, a promotion you weren't even expecting anymore, your own business that finally starts to pay off, an inheritance or generous gift from someone, investments that multiply, or even completely new sources that you haven't even considered yet. The important thing is that you keep your heart open and your mind prepared to receive. Because sometimes the reward comes in ways different from what we imagined, but always in the right way at the right time. Second truth, your true relationships will be strengthened and renewed. Taurus is the sign of loyalty, constancy, and true commitment to the people you love. And you know very well how much you value your relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendships. You're not one of those who have 1,000 superficial friends. You prefer to have few but true ones. Few but deep. Few but for life. And this characteristic of yours, this ability to be loyal even when it's difficult, to remain by people's side even when they're not at their best, all of this is about to be rewarded in a beautiful way. The great reward that God is preparing for you includes a complete renewal in your most important relationships. Those people who truly matter in your life will draw even closer to you. You will reach a level of connection and mutual understanding that you may never have had before. Old conflicts will finally find resolution. Hurts that seemed impossible to heal will begin to dissolve naturally. And the most beautiful thing of all is that you will finally be recognized and valued for everything you are, and for everything you do for the people around you. Do you know that feeling of giving more than you receive? That you're always there for others, but when you need them, you don't always find the same support? That's changing. People are starting to see your true essence, your real value, everything you represent in their lives. And they're going to start demonstrating this in concrete ways. If you're in a romantic relationship, Prepare for a phase of renewal and deepening. That flame that sometimes seemed to be fading will be rekindled with full force. You will rediscover each other, create new memories together, and build an even stronger foundation for the future. And if you're single, well, the news is even better. Because someone very special is being prepared to enter your life. Someone who will value exactly what you have to offer. Someone who will understand your need for stability, who will respect your pace, who will love your loyalty and your constancy. It won't be one of those superficial or fleeting relationships that leave you frustrated. It will be something real, deep, and lasting, just the way Taurus deserves and desires. Third truth. Your health and vitality will be fully restored. Let's talk about something very important now. Your health. Your physical body. Your vital energy. Because Taurus is an earth sign, very connected to the body, to physical sensations, to the material world. And this means that when you're not physically well, your whole life is affected. You know this better than anyone. Perhaps you've faced some health challenges recently. Perhaps you've felt your body more tired than usual, your energy lower, that characteristic Taurus vitality somewhat diminished. Or perhaps you've dealt with more serious issues, chronic problems, persistent pain, situations that have worried you and made you question the future. I need you to know something fundamental now. Part of the great reward being prepared for you involves a complete restoration of your health and vitality. The universe is conspiring to give you back that strength, that energy, that feeling of well-being in your own body that every Taurus needs to feel to be truly happy. This can happen in many ways. You might discover a new treatment that finally works for that problem that has been bothering you for a long time. You might meet an exceptional healthcare professional who will truly help you. You might develop new habits that will completely transform how you feel day to day. Or you might simply experience natural healing, a spontaneous improvement that even doctors will have difficulty explaining. Because sometimes healing comes from places that science doesn't yet fully understand. It comes from an energetic shift, a spiritual realignment, a renewal that happens at deeper levels of existence. And look, when I talk about health, I'm not just talking about the absence of disease. I'm talking about true vitality. That feeling of waking up in the morning with energy, of having the energy to do everything you need and still have some left over to enjoy life, of feeling your body strong and capable, of being at peace with your own physical form. Taurus has a very special relationship with the body, and when that relationship is harmonious, everything in life flows better. So get ready because you're entering a phase where you'll feel better than you have in years, where you'll look in the mirror and like what you see, where you will feel that profound gratitude for being alive, for being well, for being here in this world enjoying every moment. And that, my dear Taurus, is priceless. That is one of the greatest rewards anyone can receive. Before I continue revealing everything that's being prepared for you, I need to make a special request. If you're enjoying this video, if these words are touching your heart and making sense to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. That way you won't miss any important messages the universe has to convey to you. And leave a comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love knowing where my dear Taurus friends are, scattered all over the world, receiving these wonderful energies. Oh, and if these messages are truly making a difference in your life, if you feel this channel is helping you in any way, consider becoming a supporter, a subscriber to the channel. This helps me continue bringing quality content to you. And it's a beautiful way to exchange energy, to create this cycle of giving and receiving that is so spiritually important. Let's continue because there's still a lot of good stuff to reveal. Fourth truth. You will receive professional recognition that seemed impossible. Now let's talk about work, about your career, about what you do professionally. Because I know that for Taurus this is very important. You're not one of those who works just for the sake of working. You put your heart, your dedication, your genuine effort into everything you do. You take pride in doing a good job, in delivering quality, in being reliable and competent. But sometimes it seems that all this effort isn't seen, isn't valued as it should be, right? You look around and see people who do less being more recognized, being promoted more, being praised more. And that hurts. It hurts because you know how much you dedicate yourself, how much you strive, how much you truly deserve to be recognized. Well, your time has come. The great reward being prepared for you includes professional recognition that will even surprise you. It could be that promotion you've been waiting for years and had even given up on. It could be a new job much better than your current one, with a higher salary, better conditions, a more harmonious environment. It could be the unexpected success of a personal project, of your own business that you were building little by little. It could be public praise from your boss or important people in your field. It could be invitations to new opportunities you didn't even know existed. The important thing is that finally, your professional value will be recognized in the way you've always deserved. And you know what's most interesting? This recognition will come precisely because of those qualities that are typically Taurus. Your reliability, your consistency, your ability to finish what you start, your attention to detail, your loyalty to the company or project, your solid work ethic. All of this that sometimes seems to be ignored, all of this that at times you even doubted was worthwhile, will be exactly what takes you to the next level. Because in the end, it's these lasting qualities that truly build solid careers. It's not the show, it's not the appearance, it's not the ability to impress superficially. It's the real substance, the true competence, the consistent dedication. And you have all of that in abundance. So get ready because the right people are starting to notice you. The right doors are starting to open. The right opportunities are being drawn into your life. And when these things align, when all of this comes to fruition, you will look back and perfectly understand why you had to wait all this time. Why you had to be patient, why you had to keep dedicating yourself even without seeing immediate results. Because the reward that is coming now is much greater and much better than anything you could have received before. Fifth truth. Your financial life will find lasting stability. Let's talk specifically about money, finances, and material security. Because I know that for Taurus this is fundamental. You're not materialistic in the negative sense of the word. You simply understand the importance of having a solid foundation, of having resources to live with dignity, of having security for yourself and the people you love. And perhaps lately this security has been shaken. Maybe you've gone through financial difficulties, through times when money was scarce, through situations where you had to worry about bills, debts, and basic survival. Or maybe your situation isn't so serious, but you feel that constant instability, that feeling of never having enough, of always being on the edge without any leeway, without that tranquility you so desire. Well, know that this phase is ending. The great reward that God is preparing for you includes a complete transformation in your financial life. And when I say complete, I mean truly complete. We're talking about you finally achieving the stability you so long for. It's not just money that comes and goes quickly. It's not just solving an immediate problem. It's about building a solid, lasting financial foundation that will give you the peace of mind you need to be truly happy. How will this happen? In multiple ways working together. First, your income sources will increase. Whether through salary increases, new revenue streams, investments that start to yield returns, or unexpected opportunities to make money. Second, you will develop a healthier and more conscious relationship with money. You will learn to manage your resources better, make smarter choices, save without suffering, and invest wisely. Third, you will attract people and situations that will help you financially. This could be through valuable advice, shared opportunities, profitable partnerships, or help when you really need it. And fourth, the very energy of money will begin to flow better in your life. Because there is indeed an energy associated with money, a vibration, a frequency. And when you are aligned with this frequency, when you remove the internal blocks that prevented abundance from reaching you, money begins to flow more naturally and consistently. I know it may seem hard to believe now, especially if you are going through difficulties, but I need you to trust. I need you to keep your faith. Because the universe hasn't forgotten you. God hasn't abandoned you. All your struggle, all your effort, all your financial worries, all of that is being seen and considered in this great reward that is being prepared. And look, when the situation improves, when you finally have that financial stability, don't forget to be grateful. Don't forget to be generous with others too. Because the energy of gratitude and generosity keeps the flow of abundance always open and active in your life. Sixth truth. You will discover talents and skills you didn't even know you had. There's something very special happening to you right now, dear Taurus. You're entering a phase of profound self-discovery, a revelation of potentials that were dormant within you. Because, you see, Taurus sometimes gets so focused on what they already know, on what they already do well, that they end up not exploring other areas, other talents, other possibilities. You're comfortable with routine, with the familiar, with the safe. And there's nothing wrong with that. But now the universe is inviting you to something greater. It's gently pushing you out of your comfort zone, showing you that there's much more to you than you imagine. And part of the great reward being prepared is precisely this wonderful discovery of who you truly are in all your fullness. You may discover you have an artistic talent you never developed. You may realize you have a natural ability to teach, to guide others. You may find within yourself a leadership capacity you didn't even know existed. You may discover you have an aptitude for something you always thought was difficult for you. A hobby might turn into a source of income. An old curiosity might become a new passion. You might finally have the courage to try that thing you always wanted to do but never allowed yourself to. And the most beautiful thing about all this is that these discoveries won't come in a forced or artificial way. They will emerge naturally along your path. You will find yourself in situations where you will need or simply want to try new things. You will meet people who will inspire you, who will show you possibilities you hadn't considered. You will have insights, moments of clarity where you will understand things about yourself that you never understood before. Some of these talents may be related to practical things, to concrete and useful skills. Others may be more geared towards the creative, artistic, expressive side. Some may help you professionally, opening new doors in your career. Others may simply bring more joy, more satisfaction, more meaning to your personal life. All are important. All are part of this great reward. Because in the end, discovering who you really are, accessing your full potential, fully living all your capabilities, that is one of the greatest riches anyone can have. It's something no one can take away from you. It's something that will stay with you for the rest of your life. It's something that will transform you from the inside out, making you a much more complete and fulfilled version of yourself. Seventh truth. Your prayers and requests will be answered in unexpected ways. You've been praying, haven't you? You've been making your requests to the universe, to God, to your angels, to the spiritual forces you believe in. You've been pouring out your desires, your needs, your hopes. Perhaps you even have moments when you doubt whether you're being heard. Moments when it seems like your prayers are falling on deaf ears, that no one is paying attention, that your words are getting lost in the silence. But I need to tell you something very important now. Every prayer of yours has been heard. Every request has been recorded. Every tear you shed while seeking divine help has been seen and understood. And the great reward being prepared for you includes the fulfillment of these prayers in ways you may not even imagine. Sometimes we ask for something very specific in a very specific way. And then when the answer comes in a different way, we don't recognize it as the answer. We don't realize that our request is being fulfilled just in a different way, often even better than we asked for. Because, you see, the universe sees the whole picture. God knows what is truly best for you, even when you think you know exactly what you need. So sometimes what you ask for comes in an unexpected way, through paths you hadn't foreseen, through people or situations you hadn't considered. But when you look back, when you can see the complete picture, you realize that everything fell into place perfectly, that everything happened exactly as it should for your highest good. And now, at this moment in your life, many of those prayers are being answered all at once. It's as if there's a confluence of positive energies, a convergence of divine answers, all happening together, all manifesting in your reality at once. You may have asked for love and received not only a romantic relationship, but also a renewal in your family and friendship relationships. You may have asked for money and received not only financial resources, but also opportunities for professional growth that will give you long-term security. You may have asked for health and received not only healing from physical symptoms, but also an emotional and spiritual transformation that will prevent future problems. See how the answers can be bigger and better than the original requests, so I want you to pay close attention in the coming times. I want you to observe the signs, the synchronicities, the small and big things that begin to happen in your life, because many of them are direct answers to your prayers. They are concrete manifestations of divine attention being directed towards you. And when you recognize these answers, when you realize that you are being heard and attended to, don't forget to give thanks. Gratitude is one of the most powerful channels to keep this flow of blessings always open and active. Eighth truth. You will find true inner peace and emotional balance. Now let's talk about something that might be even more important than everything we've mentioned so far. Let's talk about your inner peace, your emotional balance, what happens inside you when no one is watching. Because you can have money, health, relationships, professional success, all that we've already talked about. But if inside you are in conflict, if your mind is not at peace, if your emotions are always agitated, none of that will make you truly happy. And I know you know that. Taurus seeks stability not only in the external world, but also in the internal world. You need that feeling of being at peace with yourself, of being in balance, of being in harmony with who you are. But sometimes that peace seems impossible to achieve. There are so many worries, so many anxieties, so many fears. There are so many wounds from the past that still hurt, so many traumas that haven't healed yet, so many unresolved emotional issues. There's that critical voice inside your head that sometimes seems never to shut up, always demanding more from you, always telling you that you're not good enough, that you could do better, that you should be different. Know that an essential part of the great reward being prepared for you is precisely the achievement of this profound inner peace. You are entering a very powerful emotional healing process. Old wounds will finally begin to truly heal. Traumas that have haunted you for years will lose their power over you. Negative thought patterns that limited you will begin to dissolve naturally. And in place of all that, a growing sense of self-acceptance, self-love, and gentle understanding of your processes and imperfections will emerge. This doesn't mean you'll never again have difficult moments or uncomfortable emotions. Life continues to be life, with its natural ups and downs. But it means you will develop a much greater capacity to deal with these situations without being dragged down by them. You will learn to observe your emotions without completely identifying with them. You will understand that you are not your thoughts, you are not your worries, you are not your fears. You are much greater than all of that. You are the consciousness that observes all of this happening, but remains calm and centered regardless of what you are going through. And you know what else? You will finally make peace with your past. You will be able to look back without bitterness, without excessive regret, without that weight you carried. You will be able to accept that everything that happened, the good and the bad, had a purpose in your growth, in shaping who you are today. You will be able to forgive not only others, but especially yourself for the choices you made, the mistakes you committed, the paths you took. And this forgiveness, this acceptance, this peace with your own history, is liberating in a way you can't even imagine. It's as if a huge weight has been lifted from your shoulders. It's as if you can finally breathe deeply and completely. It's as if you can finally simply be, without all that constant internal struggle. Ninth truth. You will be guided to your true purpose in life. There's a question that has probably crossed your mind many times. Why am I here? What is my purpose? What did I come to do in this life? What is the meaning of all this? These are profound, important questions that every conscious human being asks themselves at some point. And for Taurus, a sign that so highly values having a solid foundation, a clear path, something concrete to build upon, these questions can be particularly distressing when the answers aren't clear. Perhaps you've spent years doing things that didn't truly fulfill you, working in jobs that paid the bills but didn't nourish your soul, following paths that were safe but not authentic, living a life that was acceptable but wasn't truly yours. And that's okay. Don't blame yourself for that. Sometimes we need to go through these paths to understand which ones aren't ours. Sometimes we need to experience what we are not to discover what we are. But now things are changing. The great reward being prepared for you includes increasing clarity about your true purpose in life. You are being guided step by step towards what you truly came here to do. And this purpose can be grand or simple. It can involve many people or just a few. It can be something public or something private. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it is truly yours, authentically aligned with who you are at your deepest essence. And how will you discover this purpose? Through signs, synchronicities, intuitions that become increasingly clear. Through opportunities that will appear in your path and resonate deeply with you. Through a growing feeling that you are on the right track, that things are falling into place, that you are finally going in the right direction. You may notice that certain doors begin to open easily while others close naturally. This is not a coincidence. It is the universe showing you the way, guiding you to where you need to be. You may discover that something you did only as a hobby, something that gave you pleasure but that you never seriously considered, is actually an important part of your purpose. Or you might realize that recurring feeling that you should be doing something different, something more meaningful, wasn't just empty dissatisfaction, but a genuine calling from your soul to your true path. And when you start living more in alignment with your purpose, when you start doing more of what you truly came here to do, you will notice profound changes. You will have more energy because you are no longer wasting your strength on things that don't truly matter to you. You will have more satisfaction because you are using your talents and abilities in the way they were meant to be used. You will have more meaning because each day will have a deeper purpose, a more important reason to wake up and move forward. And the people around you will notice too. They will see a difference in you, a different light in your eyes, greater conviction in your actions, a deeper peace in your presence. 10th truth. You will receive divine protection in all aspects of your life. To conclude these revelations about the great reward being prepared for you, I need to talk about something fundamental: protection. Divine protection, spiritual protection, that feeling of being cared for by forces greater than yourself. Because, you see, Taurus can be strong, resilient, capable of enduring a lot. But nobody can face everything alone all the time. We all need help, support, protection. And you, dear Taurus, are receiving this now to a degree you may never have experienced before. A mantle of protection is being placed over you at this moment. It's not something you can see with your physical eyes, but it's something you can feel when you pay attention. It's that feeling that, even when things get difficult, you are not alone. Even when challenges appear, you have the strength to face them. Even when the world seems chaotic, you can find your center, your peace, your balance. This protection manifests itself in many practical ways. You will notice that you can avoid problems that could have happened but didn't. You will realize that you narrowly escaped difficult situations, as if something or someone protected you at the last moment. You will observe that people with bad intentions simply distance themselves from you or lose the power to affect you. You will feel that, even when going through challenging times, you always have the necessary internal and external resources to overcome them. This divine protection encompasses all aspects of your life. Your health is being protected, so even if you are exposed to illnesses or risky situations, your body has greater resilience, a greater capacity to stay well. Your finances are being protected, so even when there is economic instability around you, you manage to maintain your stability. Your resources don't deplete as they could. Your relationships are being protected, so the people who truly matter remain by your side, while those who could harm you naturally distance themselves. Your professional path is being protected, so the right opportunities come to you while you are guarded from paths that would lead to failure or unnecessary suffering. And this protection doesn't make you immune to life's challenges. You will still face difficulties, you will still encounter obstacles in your path, you will still go through moments of trial and growth. But the difference is that you will never receive more than you can bear. You will never be abandoned in your struggles. You will always have the necessary help, at the necessary time, in the necessary way. And this gives you a deep inner security, a quiet confidence that no matter what happens, you will be okay. You will overcome. You will continue. Because you are not walking alone on this journey. You have spiritual, divine, cosmic forces, whatever you want to call them, working in your favor, protecting you, guiding you, sustaining you every step of the way. We've reached the end of this very special video, and I sincerely hope you've absorbed these important truths about the great reward God is preparing for you. To quickly recap what we've seen today, your patience will finally be rewarded with real and concrete material abundance. Your true relationships will be strengthened and renewed in beautiful ways. Your health and vitality will be fully restored, giving you back the energy you deserve. You will receive the professional recognition that seemed impossible, but which has always been rightfully yours. Your financial life will find the lasting stability you so desperately seek. You will discover talents and abilities you didn't even know you had, expanding your potential in every direction. Your prayers and requests will be answered in unexpected but perfect ways. You will find true inner peace and emotional balance, that precious inner harmony. You will be guided to your true life purpose, to what you truly came here to do. And you will receive divine protection in all aspects of your life, keeping you safe on your journey. All of this is happening now. It's not something that will happen in a distant and uncertain future. This is something that's already in motion, already manifesting, already beginning to transform your reality. So I want you to do something very important from now on. I want you to open your heart and mind to receive all of this. Sometimes we block ourselves from the blessings that are trying to reach us. We block them out of fear, doubt, thinking we don't deserve them, not believing it's possible. But I need you to let go of all that. You do deserve it. It is possible. And it's happening now at this very moment. So take a deep breath. Feel this truth in your heart. God is preparing a great reward for you. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Cosmic energies are aligned to bring you everything you need and deserve. And all you need to do is maintain your faith, continue being the incredible person you are, and be open to receiving the blessings that are coming your way. Now I want to ask you a question to reflect on and answer here in the comments. Which of these 10 truths touched your heart the most? Which one do you feel is most important to you at this moment in your life? Share it below because I love reading your experiences, your reflections, your stories. And remember, If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe now and activate that bell so you don't miss any important messages the universe has to convey to you. And if this video helped you in any way, if these words made sense to you, consider becoming a supporter of the channel, a subscriber. This helps me a lot to continue bringing quality content and true spirituality to you. I wish you all the abundance, all the peace, all the love and all the prosperity that the universe has in store for you. You are special. You are deserving. And your time has come. A kiss to each of your hearts, and until the next video.